Really excited about our study tomorrow. We're looking at the sons of God and the daughters of men in Genesis 6. And this is a very debated passage, and we want to look at it from a whole Bible biblical theology. And if I could just pull up our study section. So, what you want to do is you want to read through the section and ask, in terms of the Pentateuch, does the Pentateuch ever use the phrase of the Son of God? Particularly, you might look at Deuteronomy 32, or you might think of Israel during the Exodus. This whole idea of the sons of God and the daughters of Adam, you might ask yourself the question, how does this relate to a whole Bible biblical theology? Is there a problem in, say, the Pentateuch with intermarriage with pagans? Does that ever appear? You might look at the whole idea, the sons of Adam. They're mentioned in these two Psalms. In fact, these two Psalms are almost word for word identical, just a few words different. You might ask yourself the question, why, and what is the text trying to teach? And you might particularly look at these two verses, might prove helpful. If we look at whole Bible biblical theology, something else we might look at is who ultimately in the text is the Son of God. How does that relate, and how does it relate to Israel as God's firstborn son? Something else to think about is this whole seed of the serpent and seed of the woman. Is that related or unrelated? And in particular, how does Cain relate to that? And how does Jesus' statement to the religious hypocrites, he says, you are of your father the devil, like how does all that relate it to this idea? And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to look at all the different views, and then we're going to see if, as intelligent readers of the text, that we can come up with something that fits well with the Bible as a whole. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow in class. Thanks.